This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Caruso versus Miller. Miss Caruso, you all been dating 2 years and you're contemplating marriage, but allegations of cheating have put your relationship in turmoil.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, would you share with the court about your case?
I know that my girlfriend is cheating, and I'm just here to prove it. I need to know once and for all if we're gonna move forward or move on.
Okay, so you believe absolutely that she's cheating?
I know in my heart that she's cheating.
All right, Miss Miller, what are you here for?
Idiot. I'm here to prove my innocence. I'm not cheating on her. I never have. So I don't even know why all this is coming up. I guess because you're just so sure that I'm cheating on you. I don't know where you're getting any of that information from to begin with. I don't get it.
She's acting like I'm crazy, like I don't have the
You are
proof.
nuts. You are. Something is really wrong.
But I'm here to plead my case.
So you say you know in your heart. What is your heart telling you?
Nothing.
Things have changed. We're not having sex. The affection's not there.
That's
We're not
your
even
fault.
seeing each
That's
other
your
as much.
fault.
My phone is unlocked. There's nothing I hide. I'm not a deleter. I didn't grow up that way. I never had to hide stuff, so I'm not used to doing that. This one, there's a different code every day, which I think even if I was able to get in the phone, it would still be deleted stuff. There's so much to hide, and it's like...
It's not about hiding it. It's just if you're with someone, you should just trust them,
privacy.
period.
I get
just
privacy.
period.
She does
Why are you
not go
even
through my phone that I know of.
So,
but if she wanted to, she could, because...
You can too. Ask for the password. You can get in.
Miss Miller,
It's the
has this anger always been there?
No.
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 Listen.
Did you care about her at one point?
I love her. I adore her.
We've had
care
a
so
lot
much
of
about
good
her.
times. I don't want to mistake that for this.
Hold on. Let me hear from Miss Miller.
See what's going on? This is what's going on. This is why.
So you can't get a word in edgewise?
Not one word. It's just a conversation turns into just her talking. So now I just have to walk off because you're just talking. You're asking me questions. You're answering them. Why are we even having a conversation? Why don't you see into the mirror?
She doesn't want to talk. This is the most we've talked about our problems, but I try to get through to her. No. And then when she wants to talk to me, it'll be like we're out on a date trying to make things better, and she wants to talk about
Miss Caruso. Miss Caruso.
She is gone.
Yes.
Wait. I gotta kind of believe it. I can't get a word in edgewise.
I think that's true.
I mean, she is on a roll.
Fair enough. I agree.
At some point, you were happy. You liked her. It was something about... What did you like about her?
I adore everything about her. Everything. I just love her. Everything. Her personality. She's just so much fun, so much energy. She's just always ready to do different things. Like she doesn't want to do the same things all the time.
I'm not enough for her. She needs other people.
It's not about you being enough. It's about you just... And this is my thing. I said if we weren't going to be together, it wouldn't even be because of another person. It's just you. Period. It's just you.
All right, Miss Caruso. When it was good, what did you like about her?
I went to a hair show.
Okay.
And at first, I was like, oh, something new. But they cut it very, very short. And at first, you know, ooh, something new. But then I felt very ugly. I had no hair. Kayla always did her best to make me feel beautiful, make me, like, feel less insecure. And I'll never forget that. And although she did not feel I needed a wig, she went to the store and we bought a really expensive, nice wig, and I wore it until my hair grew.
And you love her for that?
Yes.
And I see the tears in your eyes as you recall it.
Because I felt so ugly.
And she made you feel beautiful again.
And that's the kind of person you fell in love with.
Absolutely.
But you're not seeing that right now.
I can still relive those moments, but based on what's happening now, it makes it very hard to stay in those moments.
So in your court papers, you said that you have a trunk of evidence to support your position.
Yes, ma'am.
Trunk.
Okay,
Don't
so
bring up
this
the
brush
incident.
I know this brush very well. You know why? Because I bought this brush for her.
It's a rainbow brush.
It's a rainbow brush. She likes it. She loves paddle brushes.
It is my favorite brush. Actually.
So I got home one day, and I had asked her to check the mail. She didn't. So I go to check the mail. I see that her car's unlocked, so of course, I'm very nosy. I'm going to take every opportunity I can get. So I go in the car. I see the hairbrush, which is hers, and I know it's hers. I bought it, and I know she loves this brush. I also know she's very weird with people using her stuff, sometimes even me. There's blonde hair in this brush, and it's in the passenger seat. Now, I'm in her car a lot. It stays in the side handle of her side. She doesn't have blonde hair. She doesn't sit in the passenger seat in her own car. So whose hair's in your brush? And I'm like, okay, is there some way it could have been, you know, one of these people that get rides from her? But I know how she is. She would never just be like, yeah, brush your hair with my brush. That would never happen.
So did you ask her about the brush?
Yes.
What did she say?
Well, I do have a heart, for one, and when I was taking someone somewhere, the girl was a wreck. Her hair was a mess, she was crying, she was going to a job interview. I see you looking a mess and I can help you, I'm going to help you. If I could have pulled over and did her makeup, I would have did it. However, it wasn't that case. I let her use the brush is there. Why would you think that I would use my brush that some stranger had their hair in? It was right, I'm not gonna just throw it out the window, I'm gonna throw it in the trash when I get a second. She found it like literally, she didn't even find it because it wasn't lost. So it was sitting out in the open.
You hadn't been to a trash can that whole day?
No, not nothing to just be like, oh, let me pull over and throw my brush away.
When Ms. Caruso asked you about this, did you tell her what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Did she believe you?
Nope, she didn't believe nothing.
You didn't believe her?
The fact that it was still there.
Did you believe her, Ms. Caruso?
No.
You believe that the hair in that brush is from somebody that she's been intimately involved with?
Mm-hmm. And it could have even been someone that was in the car for a ride. I'm not saying that's not true, but the fact it was still there, not thrown out, that's why I know it was someone's. Because if you're having sex with someone, why wouldn't you share a brush with them? No big deal. But a stranger in your back seat, because you feel bad for them?
Yeah, you don't believe that?
No.
Okay, what else is in your trunk of evidence, Ms. Caruso?
Okay, I have this bikini, okay, with the black straps. Now, very easy to see with black was blonde hair all tangled in this. Now I'm like, oh, blonde hair again. Now, let me back up. The story was, now I do believe that she did go to the water park. She went with her male friends, okay? Later on in the night, after the whole day's over, she came back from the water park. I came back home from work. I go in her car again. And this is in the trunk, but it's wrapped up in a towel, like a beach towel. So the towel I don't recognize, not hers. We live together, I know what towels we have. This is not mine, I know what I have. And this can't fit her. So I know that she didn't just buy it because she needed a new one. This won't fit her. So this is someone's. But she went with all dudes. None of the dudes dressed like women. So that's not an option either.
And so you want to know, well, whose bikini is this that's wrapped up in a towel in the trunk with blonde hair on it? Mm-hmm. That sounds like a fair question.
Ms. Miller, answer the question.
Well, that is my boy's daughter's bathing suit. And I told her, when we went to go switch the parks, we went from the water park to the dry park. We changed. She put her bathing suit in my car. It's not that big of a deal. And when you just ask a question, you get the answer. But when you're already assuming the answer, it's already wrapped up in your head.
May I interject?
It doesn't matter.
When you told me who you were going with, you left her out. Why?
Okay, I don't know. I didn't even know she was going, to be honest.
Is it possible, just in the realm of possibility, that she didn't know or she forgot?
They had planned this trip. This was a planned trip. When I said who's all going, she told me everyone that was going. So you just left out the daughter when you guys had to pre-order tickets? No.
All right. Well, maybe he bought her a ticket later on. I don't know, because she wasn't going initially. But I don't know how she ended up with
her.
her.
The bottom line is you don't believe that the bikini you found belonged to this young lady. You believe that it belongs to someone she's involved with.
If it happened to be the girls, why didn't you tell me?
And this was right after you found the blonde hair in the brush.
Yeah, blonde hair again. Coincidence or?
Double strike with the blonde hair.
I understand. This trunk is getting full of evidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm
my God.
You're not done. What else you got?
Evidence, Your Honor.
Now, again, you guys know she does rideshare. Okay, lipstick. I do not believe that she would change her lipstick or even wear any to go drive, but change it twice. Again, her people sit in the back seat. These were found in the front seat. There is also a cup holder in the back, though.
So you see the coffee cups. What do you say to Ms. Miller?
Oh, you changed your lipstick twice today? No, I'm not even wearing any.
And then
I know, but your cups are. So
what did you say after she said, well, your cups are?
Well, I did have that one color on, the nude color.
Okay.
However, I obviously had a passenger in the front seat. So who cares? That's what I'm saying. If I'm not hiding it, it's just right there. A regular, normal person is gonna look at the situation and be like, oh, okay.
So, Ms. Miller, you're saying that other lipstick was a passenger.
Yes.
You had a carpool.
But it's the same cup.
Hold on. It's 3 people in the car.
That's a coincidence. I don't
You
know
made a pit stop during a ride to go get coffee with
Caruso.
someone. There, you didn't throw it out.
Well, I should have thrown it.
Ooh, the double whammy. You ladies, we can't get what's going on if both of you are talking at the same time.
I see what the problem is.
What is the problem, Mr. Cutler?
They're just talking. Nobody's listening. You aren't listening to her. She isn't listening to you. I mean,
I can't listen to either one of y'all.
Yeah, she's tuning you out. You tuning her. I mean, It's a huge lack of communication.
No, they're communicating, they just ain't listening.
No, they talking. Talk is not communicating.
Yeah.
You know, they can talk all they want to. They're not communicating, and that's the problem.
So you believe all these pieces of evidence in your trunk of evidence, if you will, point to that Miss Miller is in fact cheating?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you find out she's cheating, what will happen?
Then we're done. And she knows that.
All right.
No, it would never go that way anyway.
If she's willing to throw out all
go
her
that
history, then she doesn't deserve me anyway.
Miss Miller,
Unbelievable.
you love this woman.
Yeah, and I want to make it work, but I
mean,
can't.
did I see in the court papers that you tattooed her name?
Mm-hmm. Right here.
On my birthday. Happy birthday.
Yep.
I got your name
You tattooed this woman's name.
Yep.
Miss Caruso, clearly she cares about you.
But ask her, will she get my name? Nope. She offered
Nope.
initials. Initials.
Oh, you won't get her name tattooed on you?
Nothing is forever, so no. And a tattoo is. No, seriously. Listen.
I would disagree with you. Me and Mr. Color, we've been together almost 30...
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have his name tattooed?
Right here on my heart. Right here on my heart.
It was cute, but now
Yeah.
I'm honestly like, whatever. If you got my name tattooed and then cheated on me, that makes you look
But
dumb.
this
So-
is my thing. It's not even about the relationship, why I got her name tattooed. I got it because of our friendship, our bond, period. So it's like the point of the matter is you might say a relationship's not forever, but what you mean to me is forever. So I don't understand why you can't understand that concept, but to you, you look at stupid little details instead of the big picture.
So, Miss Miller, is your testimony that you have not cheated
Correct.
in this relationship?
Correct.
Well, I think we have enough. This court has done a full and complete investigation.
Let's hear it.
At this time, the court would like to call licensed polygraph examiner Kendall Scholl to determine, is she cheating? Please report Mr. Scholl into the courtroom.
Kendall Scholl.
How are you, Mr. Schull?
Great, Your Honor. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. We need your help.
Yes.
I'm here to help.
All right, would you share with the litigants your credentials so they'll know who has participated in this polygraph examination?
I spent almost 30 years with the FBI in Washington, D.C. When I retired there, I was actually chief of the entire FBI's polygraph program.
All right. Cool. So you asked Miss Miller, did you have physical sexual contact with the woman whose yellow bikini was found in your car by Miss Caruso? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful, Your Honor.
Okay. What else?
You're an idiot.
Okay.
You're
It
an
was
idiot.
his daughter's bathing suit. Okay.
You're
what
an
else?
idiot.
Hold on, Miss Caruso, you're not convinced.
She'll never be convinced. I could take
I
10
wanna
of
hear
these.
the
She'll never
rest.
be convinced.
That doesn't mean she never cheated on me. Okay, the girl with the bathing suit wasn't the person, but okay. There's still other options for it to be.
You asked Miss Miller, did you have physical sexual contact with the woman whose blonde hair was found in your rainbow hairbrush by Miss Caruso? What was Miss Miller's response?
She said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being deceptive, Your Honor.
So you like blondes, huh?
Miss Miller. You got something you need to tell us?
Well, so there is a girl from a long time ago. But when me and Ashley go through things, I hang out with her more often. So, I mean, when you can't, it's kind of bad when you can't even stand being around your partner. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of just go and hang out, and then, you know, some things just happen.
Are you saying that is that an excuse for?
It's not an excuse, Your Honor. I'm grown. It's not an excuse. It's just my reasons. It's my reasons why I do what I do sometimes, and I'm not happy. I mean, I'm not happy.
If you're not happy, leave, not cheat.
Well.
All right, Miss Caruso, you came here. You came here to find out the truth.
And I did.
And you have. Where are you going from here?
I don't want to date someone like that, so I'm fine with us separating. That's what I want. Because if I'm cheating, it's something wrong with me. I'm not happy. I'm going to keep pulling you along for what? I'm gonna say I cheated on you. It's because something's going on with us, and either I'm going to come clean about cheating, move on with you, or move away from you. Not just keep doing it.
You all are dating. You've been together for 11 years. This relationship might be ready to go to the next level, but not until we get some answers here today. Is that right, Miss McGill?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have brought this case. Tell us why.
Yes, sir, because I believe Larry Lewis has been cheating on me.
Okay.
All right.
It's not about him and it's not about me. It's about we, what we can do.
Right.
And I want to end it today.
And so you're here to figure out today if there's going to be a we when we all walk out of here.
Yes, sir.
So I gotta ask you, because the way you talking, I'm like, what's it like in your house right now?
Right now, it's a turmoil.
Okay.
It's tragedy, it's hurt,
It's tragedy.
pain, agony, aggravation, you name it, that's what it is today.
All right, Mr. Lewis, how would you describe your house right now?
Well, Miss Cutler, I'm here today to prove that my love for Miss McGill, Miss Rosa, and as far as the tragedy, it's been tragedy and agony and ecstasy for the last 11 years. So, you know, this is something that's not just started today, but I'm also here to prove that I still love Miss Rose, and she's a ride or die woman. I don't have any problems with her for us being there for me.
All right, so they got the A to Z.
Yeah. So we got the agony, the tragedy, the turmoil.
Yes,
The
sir.
ecstasy, don't forget that.
And the ecstasy. What I'm about to ask about the ecstasy. What is your intimate life like?
We don't have any sex. We don't have none of that because the man he used to be, he's not the man that he is today. He need to be. I mean, everything have changed. I mean, he used to be an opening door, closed man. He used to be a wash me down man, a rub me down man.
A wash you down man?
Yes, massage me down and everything else. I mean, but he's not that person today. He's totally changed in our relationship.
So are
and
you-
He's a man that's making excuses today. And when I need a man to make changes, boys make excuses, men make changes.
Let me write that one down.
Miss Cutler, may I say something about that? Whether we walk out of here together or apart, she is ride or die. And I know whatever happens, I would always be there for her. I'll love her to the day I die. And even if I have to love her from the sky, that is my girl. And I know she will be there for me.
Look, that's deep right there. I mean, he took deep to the ocean deep.
I'm all in. I
Okay.
like it. You gonna love me from the sky?
No, it's not that, but you said you were going first.
No, I ain't never said I was going first.
You can go first. Ladies
That's okay.
first.
No.
I'm a gentleman at heart, so ladies first.
Yeah, whatever, man. So you all been together 11 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Has that been continuously for 11 years?
Yes.
You've never had like a fallout or
yes,
anything
we
like
had
that?
a departure. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, we did.
All right,
we
tell me
had
about that.
a departure. I told him to kiss my
I can't imagine you ever saying
Girl,
something like that.
I couldn't either, but he pissed me off just that bad. It had to come up. It came up and it came out.
Okay.
And then he moved in with this lady, and I'm like, oh my God, really? But I set him free. I had to let him go. They wander out to see there's no one better than me. You'll be back. I don't have that get back. I have that comeback.
Oh!
Came back.
So I guess he came back.
Yes, he came back. Roll, 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 roll. Girl, like he was lost.
He was yelling your name?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis, were you yelling her name trying to get back?
I'm the one who gave her that name, bro.
Okay.
What she's saying, she's absolutely right.
How far into your relationship were you at the point you had this break?
Ooh, we was about 2 years in.
Okay. And so y'all were apart not even a year and been together ever since.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you think that Mr. Lewis is cheating now?
Cause it's in him.
It's in it. Okay.
And I was washing my car.
Uh-huh.
I was washing my car, and the only person driving my car is Larry and myself.
Okay.
And inside my car, I first found a picture.
All right.
Here's the picture that I found
Would you
under my
get that
mattress.
piece of
Could I
evidence,
see it too?
please?
Thank you, miss.
This is the picture I found on my mat.
Okay.
You found on your mat?
Found under my mat.
Under your mat. You were cleaning out your car,
Yes.
took out the mat, you found this picture.
Guess what? I've never seen the picture. This is my first time seeing it as well. If I was going to have a picture of something, I would have had it on my phone, first of all, where I could delete it. What do I look like letting, putting somebody in her car with a picture?
All right, so let me ask this.
Yes.
Who drives the car?
She drives it, I drive it, but also she have a lot of grandchildren. They be with her all the time. And they are not little children. I don't know who picture. I didn't even look at it.
But Mr. Lewis, this
looks
looks like an older picture. Is this maybe an ex that you've reconnected with or something like that?
Mr. Color, I'm gonna say this again. This is my first time seeing the picture.
So you didn't show the picture to him?
Yes, I tried, and he
I didn't look at
want to
it
look
because-
at
Okay,
it.
so you found this picture in your car. You're like, who is this? You notice that picture doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
So then you go to him,
Yeah.
and what do you say to him?
Larry, who is this? I don't know where it is. It's not mine. It might be your grandchildren's. It's not my grandkids' picture. What would they do with that?
Trust me on this. If she would have had a picture like that, it wouldn't have came out, Larry, whose picture is this? Not her.
How would it have come out?
Get that.
How would it have come out?
What the H you got this in my car for? Let me tell you something. I'm just saying, that's the way she would have came to me. But
Okay,
I didn't
so-
give her a chance because I never
That's
saw
not
the
the only thing I found in my car.
I was about to say, because you said
That's
first
not
I
it.
found, I was getting ready to say, what's the second thing
That's
you found?
not it. May I approach this man again?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was a model or something.
I found this dress in my car.
Okay, so what were you doing in your car?
This dress was in my car, and this is too small for me and my grandchildren.
Okay,
My
how did you
grandkids
find
are
it in your car?
I was in the trunk getting some cleaning supplies, and these are the panties. I can't. All this sexy cannot fit in these underwear. This is like a size 5. I can't put all this sex in there.
Oh, she can't put all the sexy in there.
No.
She
And
said
this
she
little
can't put
bitty
it in.
dress. No, I can't wear
and
that.
that's not your dress.
No, ma'am, it's not mine. Look at all this sex walking back.
So-
I got to clap for that one myself.
So what, you think he had a woman in the car and she just left naked since
Yes,
the clothes
That's
are
what
there?
I was thinking. That's what I was going to
Whether
say.
she was naked or what, she should never had her clothes in my car. I don't know where he picked her up from somebody else's house and they put it in the trunk or what, but he know those are not my clothes and my grandchildren's.
All right,
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, whose clothes are these?
Here we go again, Miss Cutler. I'm gonna say this again. I do not know. And then again, like your husband asked that question,
Yeah.
that was my question. That same thing, that's exactly what I said. If I'd had somebody in a car and they would have some clothes like this, listen, I ain't just woke up yesterday. They wouldn't have been in no car. I would have made sure I'm going to take care of everything. You understand? If that was the case. But again.
But Mr. Lewis.
Yes, ma'am.
Look.
Okay, so hold on, look.
Let me. All right, sometimes people can doctor photos, you can doctor video. You can't doctor, evidence like this that's right there that you can hold in your hand. That's a dress. Those are panties.
That's
They're
right.
in the car that only you and she use, and they're not hers.
That's right.
And the only explanation you have for those being in there is, I don't know whose they are.
Has anybody ever told you that they've seen Mr. Lewis cheating?
Yes, ma'am. My sister had called me on the phone,
Okay.
and he was supposed to be at work, but he wasn't at work. My sister had called me and told me she saw him in the parking lot by the department store.
A man can't
But
go shopping?
Well, he can go shopping by himself, but he had someone with him. He had company.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
All right. And you brought a witness with your
Yes, I
sister.
brought a witness, my sister.
Okay, would you stand up, ma'am, please?
Let's step to the podium.
Tell us your name, please.
My name is Belinda Coleman. I was taking my grandbabies shopping, and my grandbabies say, Gigi, hey, that's Auntie Man. And I looked, and it was him when we got at the car. So I approached him, and I say, Lou, I said, what you doing? I said, I just got off the phone with Rose. She said you was working. The man just called you in. Is this the kind of work you're doing? I say, don't do nothing you don't want done back to you. So he say, this my friend. The lady say, well, who is this?
Did you recognize this lady?
Never seen in my life.
All right, and she was really not very happy to see you, sounds
No,
like.
that's why she asked, who is this?
All right.
I say, who are you?
Oh.
You know?
And what did she say?
I say, do Rose know about her? And he was saying that and walking to the car, closed the door, and look, if I didn't move, I'd have got ran over.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say this again.
No, hold on.
No, don't tell us again. We don't need to hear that again.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you were at the department store.
No, sir.
You were not there.
No, sir.
What she just described happened did not happen.
No, sir, it wasn't.
So you were not at the department store.
No, sir. She didn't see me at no department store.
Well, that's a different question.
I wasn't at the department store.
She never came up to you and said, who's this? None of that happened.
No, sir.
She completely made everything up.
Sir, I don't know. Like I said to her, to Rosa, it must be a conspiracy. They must be trying to break me and you up because, like I said, none of this never happened.
All right, Miss Coleman, do you have any ill will against Mr. Lewis?
No, ma'am.
Would you want him to break up with your sister?
No, ma'am.
Would you want to put a falsehood out there to cause them to break up?
No, ma'am.
You were just shocked by this.
Indeed.
You didn't see him? You weren't talking to him?
When he got home and she asked him about it, he told Rose who he said it was.
It was his cousin. He lied. And I know he was lying because one thing about it, my sister will not lie to me. I trust my sister. And my sister, she really don't never like to tell me nothing. But she did this particular day.
Because he was supposed to be working.
All right, Miss Coleman, thank you so much for your testimony.
Have a seat, please.
This is really bizarre.
Yes, it is.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I know you talked to me, but it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I wasn't there.
It was invisible.
All right, Mr. Color, I think we have enough. I'm confused about some of it, but here it is. Ms. McGill has said, I have put 11 years into this relationship, but what I'm not going to do is put another minute if he has been found to be cheating.
That's right.
And she is done. Mr. Lewis said she's his ride or die, no matter what. We about to find out.
We are about to find out.
Walk like a duck, quack like a duck, you is a duck.
All right.
At least the goose.
Well, I get an apology from everybody here. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Well, we've investigated the hype. We've done a full and complete investigation. And at this time, the court's going to call a certified polygraph examiner, Michael Williams, to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Williams in. Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I'm a retired federal agent for 22 years of active service. I'm currently a certified polygraph examiner for the state of Georgia and a licensed private detective.
And you conducted a polygraph examination on Mr. Lewis, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Ms. McGill, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right. You asked Mr. Lewis, did you have sexual intercourse with a woman whose clothes were found in the trunk of Miss McGill's car? What was his response?
Your Honor, he said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Your Honor, the lie detector determined he was being truthful.
All right. You also asked Mr. Lewis, during your relationship, other than your one breakup, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Miss McGill? What was his response?
Your Honor, he said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
On this particular question, the lie detector determined he was being truthful.
All right, Miss McGill.
I'm waiting on the smile. I don't see the big smile, the sign of relief, happiness.
No, because for the simple fact is, he still don't treat me like a queen, and I'm not on that.
Sir, as I
I'm a queen, and I deserve to be treated as such. The things it took for him to get me are gonna be the things he's gonna take to keep me, and he's not doing those things anymore. So, with that being said and done, I gotta say bye-bye.
If she's not happy, I'd rather for us to split up so as we don't spend a little more time of our lives, because I'm not in the first quarter anymore. I'm in the fourth quarter. And I still love her, whether we walk away from here together or apart.
Miss McGill, Miss
Yes,
McGill,
sir.
do you want to be in this relationship?
I would love to be in this relationship, but he's not willing to put what he put in it. He's not willing to put nothing in it. He's not willing to change. And if you're not willing to change, we don't stand a chance. It's a waste of time.
All right. So here's the thing. You got two people who want to be in a relationship. One is not satisfied. One seems to be confused about how to make you satisfied. This is the prime example of why you need counseling.
Yes,
because we ain't gonna have enough time to work through this here.
Yes.